Hey everybody, thanks for coming to watch. So, as you know, we have our storm that will be we actually have two storms. As you can see up here, we have our major storm that will be impacting the Northwest and the West Coast today, tomorrow, and even on Monday. And then shortly after that, we'll have our blizzard around Montana, Wyoming, the Dakotas. Severe weather outbreak in the Mid-South. And then we have our snow and ice in the Northeast. So we have a lot to talk about. As you can see, I have so many tabs open. We'll be covering most of this. And yeah. So here are all reports. We have a lot of scattered snow reports. This is just from all the leftover precipitation from other storm systems that moved through in the past week. And these are all actually snowfall and rain reports in the Northeast. Because we had some rain overnight. I just want to note here, we actually have some lake snow effect happening right around Providence. And Carver, Plymouth, Bridgewater, Brockton. You guys have had some snow earlier this morning, and this could actually bring more than an inch. Definitely not, a huge amount of snow, but it'll be bringing an inch or two, possibly up to 3 inches. But yeah, this will diminish and kind of go out to sea. But as you can see here, we have a line of storms moving, bubbling up here. Just north of Memphis is where we have some pretty strong storms. West Memphis, just north, just north of West Memphis, and then even west of West Memphis, we still have this little band of heavy rain and storms will move in, and slowly is moving into West Memphis. We had some flood reports last night of some floods around Nashville. We are expecting a lot of flooding right in that area where we have our scattered reports, so we weren't too surprised about that. So what's going to happen is this storm is going to continue, moving east, and it's going to move very slowly because you saw it's going to, be impacting Mississippi. This is actually, this storm system is going to be what's going to be impacting, Nashville, Charlotte, Columbia, Atlanta, Georgia, and Alabama too. But it's this secondary system that's kind of a little bit connected, that's right now kind of stretching across Texas. It's going to become very organized. Once it enters around Louisiana and East Texas too, is where, it turns to the severe side. So anywhere in this area where I'm zoomed in, if you guys are on the map here, I would say tomorrow night, possibly even tonight, could see some severe weather. Tomorrow night, I think is the worst risk for tornadoes right in this area. Even the Jackson area, too, you guys could see possible tornadoes. We'll check out our storm prediction center soon. Okay, so here's our winter storm in the Northwest right now, getting going. We have a ton of snow reports. this is going to be dumping a lot of snow. And we're just going to see how much snow we're going to get. So we'll get some reports of, I'm saying up to a foot or two. Mountains, 3 feet of snow possible. It's just a lot. You know, for the snow, it's hit or miss because, like I said last update, the snow and the rain are so packed together that even the places who get over a foot of snow are gonna get a lot of rain. Cause you see here, I mean, this is heavy snow, and in a few minutes I'll show you guys how much snow this area is gonna, we're predicting get. Behind it, we have heavy rain. So, I mean, it's going to be back and forth. But I do think it's not going to melt. There is a chance also that this rain will move through into the areas where there used to be heavy snow, and it will quickly turn to snow because it enters cold temperatures. This band, I'm not sure as much because you're coming south into California. We actually did have a wind report. At the end of the video, I'm going to show you guys the winds because of our blizzard in the Dakotas. So, I mean, right now the storm is actually, excuse me, this storm actually has a lot of wind to it too. As you can see, we have some just wind advisories and some warnings, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, that's just making sure, putting all the West Coast on guard ready. And we have a little area of some heavy rain that moved through and causing some flood reports. But again, we'll see how much snow this will dump, and I guess that'll be in the next update. So, Storm Prediction Center. Not looking too bad in terms of, staying safe. We are only getting up to a marginal risk. So this is for today. This is the whole area I was talking about. I mean, but this is also stretching into central Texas and possibly even West Texas. But this is mostly Texas. It's just, a pretty big area. Tornado, you have a low risk. It's not, I don't think there will be any tornadoes today, but, it's still, there's a risk out there. Wind, I do think there could be, some wind, but unlikely. And then hail, same thing. So today, not that bad. Tomorrow's gonna be a little bit, a little bit not as bad. So the severe side of this won't be that bad. But I do think there still is a chance for severe weather. I think day 3 is gonna be, day 3 or day 5 is going to be, the worst day. Because this doesn't show the probability for tornadoes, wind, and hail, but you still have the marginal risk. Lifting a little bit north, it's more widespread here. What's funny is, though, it's actually reaching into the Dakotas right after the Dakotas actually had a blizzard. So it's funny. So you have a blizzard, jumping feet of snow, then you have a chance for severe weather. Crazy. But it's very unlikely, as you can see. Alright. Look at our day 5. So day 4, you can see we have a 30% risk. So that's pretty good in terms of severe weather that will happen, because 30% chances means very likely. So it's cool because it's like a circle, Shreveport is like exactly in the middle. So if you live anywhere, northern Louisiana, even central Louisiana, around the Shreveport area, Alexandria, Greenville, west of Jackson, you guys could see some severe weather. This would be on... Alright, so Tuesday to Wednesday. So Tuesday night, Wednesday morning is where you can see this. Day 5, was downgraded, I guess, last night. Because this will actually kind of be moving a little bit farther south. And only a 15% chance. Day 6, nothing. Day 7, nothing. Day 8, nothing. Now, northwest. Here we go. Right now, off the coast, you have heavy rain. And then once you get inland, you have some heavy snow. It's the heavy rain and snow just battling each other right now. It's very interesting, the storm, because, the snow and the rain's just having a huge battle. So, I'm just going to say, for most of you guys, first it's going to be heavy snow. So first couple hours, you're going to have heavy snow, which is going to accumulate. Excuse me. Then you're going to have some showers and then heavy rain right after that, which could melt a few inches, but unlikely. So this will actually weaken a little bit as it moves into the overnight hours. It'll drop south and kind of, just move south, so that I'll actually go to the southwest. That purple right there is extremely heavy snow. So that's like a rate of 2, 3, 4 inches every hour. 4 and even 3 inches is per hour is ridiculous. But even 2 is pretty crazy. But when purple shows up for snowfall, that's what it's saying. It's not lying. This is all the borderline of Nevada and California. So I would say, all of the interior parts of California, the border, I would say all along the border of California, the eastern border of California, all of you guys will have heavy snow. No question. Southern California, not as likely, but still I think there will be snow. And this is what I'm talking about. This band of snow right here is what I'm talking about. So this will slowly move through. It kind of diminishes and becomes a little bit less organized. But once this lifts into the Dakotas, it'll move into those extremely cold temperatures. It'll reorganize and then become our major blizzard. Okay. Northeast. So, like I showed in the beginning, we had our lake effect and ocean effect snow in Massachusetts, but that has moved through. Right here, you can see some left over. Pretty quiet day for the Northeast. Some showers left over in central Pennsylvania, which will quickly turn to some flurries and snow showers. And that is the beginning of our storm. So our precipitation just holding off into the water, but, will stick around. And then finally, in the Great Lakes over here, we'll get going. We got some snow popping up on radar. And then finally, the two bands of precipitation will connect to form a line of snow. Okay, so the borderline for snow will be southern Pennsylvania and northern New Jersey. Long Island, you guys, folks on Long Island, I don't think we'll be having some snow. There will be possible snow overnight. I would say overnight Sunday, but when we play this, it's gonna show the snow, moving across the Northeast. Sorry if you heard that. That was my baby brother screaming. So yeah, if there's any background music, you can lower the volume. But or background sounds. So yeah, this will quickly turn to you're either getting some rain or some snow. This will actually bring a lot of snow. We'll actually show these snowfall amounts later, but pretty much most of the New York, except the city and Long Island, will be getting snow. And then southern Pennsylvania will quickly turn to snow, and just northern Pennsylvania getting some snow too. But yeah, this moves into Long Island. The snow will hold off, but right there is where Long Island could see some snow. So really pretty early in the morning, Long Island, you guys could, if you're a person who wakes up at around 6, 7, not 6, but 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, and you live on Long Island, you could possibly wake up to some snow if you wake up early enough. So this will move out to sea, some leftover snow here in upstate New York. Then we have a big system that comes through just before Christmas. So we have a couple of systems that, kind of stretch into the ocean. Right here, around December 16th, you have some snow in Pennsylvania, rain just south of Long Island, New Jersey. You guys will be in some rain, having some rain. Now we'll play this, and then you see all of a sudden we get scattered snow everywhere in the Northeast. Scattered snow. This will try and organize fast enough, but it won't organize, it won't organize fast, but you can see it's trying to. Finally, around, December 17th, it starts to organize, get its act together. Heavy, heavy snow, southern Pennsylvania. This will connect. We have, two little lines of we have one main line of snow, and then two lines stretching out that will be going up the coast, which will bring rain to the coast. And then farther inland, you'll have heavy snow. So you can see all of the coast just in heavy rain. Very heavy rain for Pennsylvania. We're getting reds and oranges. We do have purple in Pennsylvania. So Pennsylvania, you're going to get walloped by precipitation. So you're going to get extremely heavy snow and extremely heavy rain. Once this sticks around until around December 18th is when it mostly turns to snow. Long Island, I would say, if you guys don't get snow Sunday night or Monday, this will be your first snow and your first snowstorm of the season. Because this is showing. The GFS right now is showing Long Island. All of Long Island definitely will get at least, I would say, at least an inch. So this is right before Christmas. So possible white Christmas for you guys. And this will stick around too. So this could if this has enough time to stick around, it'll dump a few inches of snow, and then interior parts of the Northeast, it'll dump even more snow. We'll get into the totals later. This quickly moves out, but we have some leftover showers and snow. We have flurries that will be, right here in central and northern New Jersey that will move into Long Island and southern Massachusetts. Then this moves out to sea. So, here is... What was that? Okay, so that was the GFS. 1 second, guys. I think I messed up this. Okay, so... Oh, okay. This is the country. I'm just gonna play this for you guys, so if, wherever you live in the country, I'll just play it so you can see where you are. And we'll see our 3 storms, or 4 storms, move and organize and then move out. So pick your storm and we'll see how it runs. So here we go. There's our blizzard. So yeah. So at the end of the runtime or the playtime, we saw the blizzard start forming right here. Dakotas, all in snow. Mostly snow for the Dakotas, some rain though. And yeah, that'll stick around for a couple days in the Dakotas. So a lot of snow. It's gonna be a lot of snow for the Dakotas. And check out the NAM too. I want to check out the South though, so we'll go to the Southeast also. So this is the NAM. So we have our storms that are gonna have brought some floods to Tennessee that will move through. Then they'll drop south. And our second line of storms, which I said will be the main line of storms, moves through, gets organized. Right around here we go, storms start bubbling up. Right in this area is where severe weather is possible. So, let's say from... Okay, so this is... So, tomorrow morning to... So basically tomorrow morning to the evening hours or late afternoon is where severe weather is possible for the Southeast and Mid-South. That's what's going to be happening. I'll play the rest of this. Quickly diminishes, very quickly. We have some leftover snow here into West Virginia, even possibly North Virginia, like northern Virginia. Okay, snowfall totals. Here we go. First round of snow that will be coming in today. Like I showed the flurries that were in Pennsylvania. I mean, here they are, bringing some snow, accumulating snow. I'm gonna play this. Okay. So this is the middle of the night tonight. You've got 8 inches on the ground. In southern New York, 8 inches on the ground, not on Long Island. It's gonna dump a lot of snow. Sneaky, I would say possibly that. I don't know if I should say it, but maybe a foot. Maybe. Because this is saying 8 inches, and we have more, 7 up here, and 6 in directly in the middle of New York. So New York will be getting a lot of snow. And we'll keep playing this snow creeping into Maine, and then we'll kind of connect with the other storm system. And more rain will, more snow will fall. Virginia getting some snow, 4 inches. So you guys in Virginia, Northern Virginia, you guys will definitely be seeing some snow, accumulating snow. So yeah, we got 9 inches on the ground right here. So 9 inches, and we keep playing this. We get okay, right here we got over a foot of snow, 14 inches on the ground in central Pennsylvania. If you live in central Pennsylvania, major winter storm for you guys. Even here in Massachusetts, could see a foot of snow. New York, foot of snow. Just holding off Long Island, but very, very little bit of snow. This will keep dumping snow. We got 16 inches. So we got, almost a foot and a half of snow. 13 inches over here. I mean, there's going to be a lot of heavy snow. So if you live in central Pennsylvania or eastern Pennsylvania too, you guys will be getting more than a foot of snow. Northern New Jersey the same. Holding off from Long Island though. But, the flurries most likely won't bring anything to Long Island. There we go. There you go. 20 inches of snow. So this is nuts, guys. We got more than a foot and a half of snow now in central Pennsylvania. Oops, I'm sorry, I went way too far. Okay. Oops, okay. So yeah. I went way too far, guys. I am sorry, I did not do that right. Okay. So when it stopped, alright, right here. So the totals for today's storm is not going to be a foot and a half. It's going to be, up to 8 inches. So when it stops snowing, that's your total. But this storm will bring a few inches to most of the Northeast. Today's storm, not gonna be a problem, but it's gonna be a snowy day for the Northeast. So a few inches of snow and possibly up to a little bit more than a foot of snow, possibly more than a half a foot of snow in interior parts of New York. So this kind of just stays on the ground. Some snow in northern Virginia. You got some snow. And then our next storm comes through, like I showed on the radar, December 16th, like I said, starts to get, trying to get organized. Got another inch here, got 9 inches. Long Island getting some snow action too. We keep playing this, and our storm starts moving through. Just keeps getting more snow. And it keeps snowing. Keeps snowing. Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve and it's snowing. I mean, look how much snow we have in Long Island. I keep saying Long Island because I live on Long Island. I'm really hoping for some snow on Long Island because that's where I live, but that's why I'm saying Long Island so much. Look at almost all the snow in the Northeast. You got snow, Ohio Valley, up to 9 inches in the Ohio Valley. Down here in Virginia, 4 inches. Another 4 inches here. 5 inches. Then you get into the Northeast, you get up to 2 feet of snow. I mean, it's going to be a blockbuster winter storm for the Northeast. And this is December 24th. December 25th. So, you know, Christmas Day, I don't think it'll be snowing. But for some people, it could be. Very could be. Leftover parts of the storm, very could be. Northwest totals. Like I said, it's big winter storm. Hit or miss with snow. I did say so there will be the West Coast will get snow. No question. But they will get rain too. So I'm just going to, for now, I'm just going to play this to show you guys how much snow. Quickly appearing. In a flash, we are getting inches of snow. Covering up the map. Alright. So, as you can see here, in central parts of Washington State, and even Northern California. Oh, alright, right here. So we got almost 3 feet of snow, but this isn't definitely in the mountains. So mountain ranges here in Northern California will, get a lot of snow. But even, cities will still see a foot or more of snow. Got 23 inches here, almost 2 feet right there. Just scattered snow for everybody. I'll just keep playing this. Yeah, stays the same. Our blizzard here moving into the Dakotas. Alright. One last thing. Our wind. I'm just going to quickly move to our blizzard. A blizzard needs to have sustained winds or frequent wind gusts of 35 miles an hour or more, and then a few other, things that need to occur for a blizzard. But I just want to show, our blizzard's right here. Let me just find where our winds start ramping up, because wherever our winds start ramping up is where the blizzard, starts. I'm going to go to our forecast, because our forecast shows better. By the way, West Coast, there will also be very gusty winds. Just on the West Coast, off the West Coast, over 50 mile an hour winds. So watch out, West Coast. If you live on the water, on the West Coast, San Francisco, it's going to be extremely windy. Gusts up to 60 gusts up to 60. You have here around Victoria, around, the lakes, bays, rivers. And you got 36, 37 miles an hour. So we'll move. Alright, there you go. We start getting some wind here. Got 25 miles an hour. Alright, here we go. Right here. So 21 miles an hour, 24, so around 20, maybe 25 miles an hour. Most likely means, possible gusts, gusts up to 40. So, I just want to note that right here, there could definitely be a blizzard. This could be a blizzard, guys. Okay, temperature, it's going to be very cold. Right now it's really cold, and the reason Long Island is not, the reason, the whole East Coast is not getting a lot of snow is because you stay warm because you're near the ocean. 37, it can snow at 37 and 35, but it's unlikely. And then you get even warmer. You get into the 40s, which is even more likely. You drop a little farther south, and you head a little bit farther to where the cold front's going. Then you drop into the 30s, 32 degrees right there. Because, like, right here is where there will be the heaviest snow. 25 degrees. There you go. So the storm is, so for the Northeast, if you live in the Northeast, and it's cold, like under 32 degrees, it's gonna snow a couple inches. That's what I'm saying, because everyone, it's just showing up on radar. All the radars are showing it. Forecasters are showing it. It's what's most likely gonna happen. So that's what I'm gonna say. Here's our precipitation. I just want to show this right here. We got an inch, over 2 inches every 3 hours. So that's something to look out for. I'm gonna stop the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next update. Stay safe. See you guys.